Alright guys, let's take this battery off and get this new controller installed. The controller should be located in this tray. Here's your controller that's already installed. It does say 22 amps on it. The new one also says 22 amps on it, so they must have upgraded it internally somehow. I noticed that this one does have a P on it and this one does not. Everything here is just plug and play, but there are some different colored wires here, so you might want to take a picture of how things are installed before you unplug it. The long wire that goes to the motor and up to the display are passed through the frame, so you're going to have to pull this one out of the frame to get to it. The motor wire, you're going to have to cut some zip ties and unhook it from the motor, bring it through the frame. Took quite a bit of force to pull this big wire off, but I did get it. And I was able to back that out of the frame tube. Alright guys, that was definitely the hardest part of getting this out, was getting this motor wire to pass through the frame. So that's probably going to be the hardest part going back in. Other than that, everything is pretty straightforward, plug and play. I did have to cut 3 zip ties to get this off, so when you install this back, you are going to need 3 zip ties. Start by passing this motor wire through first. You can pretty much go straight down with it. It went in a lot easier than it came out. The big wire going up to the display is pretty hard to plug in. Took quite a bit of force. Just make sure it's lined up properly before you push it. You don't want to bend any pins. Then you're going to insert that wire back inside the frame. The 3 small wires that plug into the controller ended up on the wrong side when I was trying to put it in the box, so I did unplug them, pass them under the controller, plug them in again. That way everything fits inside the box. I'm putting the cap on the box now. I need to plug in the motor, I need to zip tie the wires up under the frame, and then we'll be done. Alright guys, all zip tied in. Let me put the battery on. Let's see if this thing works. Alright, I can see a big difference already. This thing was limited to 20 miles per hour on the throttle. Now it's running right up to 28. Alright, that was the upgraded controller install. It took me about 30 minutes.